Right now at 5, a major blaze at a La Crosse Apartments. We'll have more on the daring rescue.
And a busy itinerary for the La Crosse School Board tonight. We'll have the full agenda and big changes coming up.
Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now at 5.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. No injuries following an apartment fire in La Crosse, and it's all thanks to a few college students.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk has the details on the heroic effort.
Caden Brenneman Sorensen was in his living room Saturday when he noticed a fire across the street. Brenneman Sorensen says he went with a friend to check it out and started knocking on doors urging residents to evacuate. As the fire continued to grow, they noticed an elderly man trapped inside and jumped into action.
You could see the smoke from outside coming through his apartment. It was insane. And then he kind of came running back over, and that was when me and my friend knew we had to bust open the screen and pull him out.
Brenneman Sorensen says they helped the man climb out of his window before the fire reached him. And fire crews were arriving on scene when the rescue happened, giving them time to help another resident instead. Reporting in the newsroom, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Well, being at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, to say the least.
Good for him. Yep. All right, Nicole, after the week we had, today is a much needed break and relief and all the positive words.
Yeah, we're taking it all. We had a little bit of that break in terms of dry weather over the weekend, but it was hard to enjoy it with how cold it was. Actually, Eau Claire had a little bit of snow accumulation waking up Sunday morning. Luckily, did not last very long, and now we're seeing good sides of both coins. That dry weather is going to continue, and we have warmer air over top. Already back to near normal today, sitting at 59 currently in La Crosse, 57 in Eau Claire. Pretty close to our typical high for this time of year, so a nice rebound from where we were this weekend. We will see some cloud coverage starting to increase as we go into the evening. The good news is a lot of that breezy southerly flow that we've been seeing blowing all afternoon should start to die down now in the next couple hours. So temperatures tonight really staying pretty mild with some of that cloud coverage lingering, keeping us a little bit warmer, but we will see clear skies going into the morning. Sunny conditions likely for multiple days in a row, and then it'll be, of course, dry with that sunshine as well. So really a nice, beautiful stretch of weather ahead of us, but it does come to an end a little bit later on in the week. So I'll have the details in a little bit.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Nicole. And a reminder, you can track weather on your block by downloading the First Warn Weather app.
Well, protests over the animal breeding and research facility Ridgeland Farms continue today.
Protesters took to the Wisconsin State Capitol this morning, raising concerns over the treatment of beagles at the Ridgeland Farms facility. Over 1,000 activists protested at the property over the weekend, leading to roughly 25 arrests and prompting pepper spray, rubber bullets, and tear gas from local law enforcement.
So the ethical dilemma is, it's still legal to do animal experimentation today, but in the state of Wisconsin, it's illegal to abuse animals. So we were trying to rescue the dogs, so were we in the right or in the wrong?
Last year, Ridgeland Farms entered into a settlement that saw it hand over its breeding license effective July to avoid criminal prosecution. The facility was allowed to continue operating as a research facility. An estimated 2,000 dogs are kept at the facility. Ridgeland Farms maintains that it is committed to the care of its dogs.
Well, Ridgeland Farms was ticketed for the manure-filled trench used to slow protesters over the weekend. According to court documents obtained by our Madison sister station, Ridgeland was cited for constructing or altering a manure storage facility without a permit. The La Crosse School Board has a full agenda ahead of them tonight.
News 8 Now's JDS McGee joins us live with what's being discussed. JDS.
Yeah, that's right. School leaders, they're discussing two key issues tonight. The superintendent says the district is taking full responsibility after a milk shortage a few weeks ago, caused by a late delivery from a supplier. Officials say they're now working to put measures in place to prevent that from happening again in the future. The board will also consider a name for the new school combining Emerson and Spence. 4 options are being discussed: 2 Bridges, Cliffwood, River Bluff, and Hogan Elementary. Now that meeting is set to start later tonight at 6. Reporting in La Crosse, Jace McGee, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Jadius. Fort McCoy is announcing its new motto and mission statement. The Wisconsin Army installation is changing from Total Force Training Center to Training the Total Force and Shaping the Future since 1909. The updated branding highlights the post's long history and its role as the Midwest's premier military training center. Nearly 110,000 troops trained there just last year.
The city of La Crosse is holding its brush cleanup. Branches and tree limbs will be picked up for 2 weeks beginning today, running through May 1st. It must weigh less than 50 pounds, be less than 4 feet in length, and be bundled with string.
A warning for drivers in Vernon County. Construction on Wisconsin Highway 131 southbound will start Wednesday. The work will include bridge repairs over Jug Creek between Ontario and Rockton. No word on when the project will be complete. Winona Dispensary celebrating the unofficial marijuana holiday 420. Their 420 celebration offering deals all day, as well as several local vendors inside and outside the shop, plus music and food.
Minnesota Cannabis is about people in Minnesota. So we make sure that we take care of them, that everything, we take care of our locals.
That celebration runs until 9 tonight.
Well, a special story time in Bangor this morning with a very unique guest. Rocking and Ranch bringing a real pony to the John Bosshard Memorial Library. Kids were able to hear a story and feed the pony a snack.
We are a rural community here in Bangor, and so it's kind of bringing what kids see every day and learning those different vocabularies, which really just helps reinforce literacy skills.
And if you missed today's event, the Onalaska Library will host a petting zoo May 2nd.
Still to come, the fragile ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran ends tomorrow. We'll have the latest on the negotiation talks and if the ceasefire could be extended.
Plus, the Trump administration will soon begin processing tariff refunds. We'll have the latest on the recent court ruling after the break.
Tomorrow on News 8 Now this morning, you've heard of wedding and baby registries, but now we'll explain divorce registries. Plus, Art has a warmer week ahead of us. We'll see you starting at 5 a.m.
At Maxwell White, we want you to love your water. Clean and clear water free from bad taste and odors. The water professionals at Maxwell White will test your water and evaluate any existing equipment, providing the best solutions for you and your family. Call Maxwell White today. Water conditioning done right.
We're a team you can trust and we're local. We see our members out in the public all the time. Want to be able to look them in the eye and know that we did right by them.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Together, we're stronger.
Western works side by side with local employers to provide career-ready skills.
Together, we make a difference.
Western's 90-plus programs go hand in hand with today's job market.
Together, we're vital for our communities.
Our region's exceptional industries rely on Western grads. We're all in this together.
Together,
we are Western.
Spring is here, and April showers bring nasty, dirty, clogged, leaking, mosquito-breeding gutters. Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services and Gutter Shutter Gutters, Wisconsin's largest, most durable, clog-free gutter system. Get back to the things that you really enjoy. Hunting, fishing, golfing, boating, being with family and friends, or just playing with your dog. Go get it. Remember, when you think gutters, think Larson Home Services.
To everyone making time for life's best moments, let us celebrate with you.
In Wisconsin, we love celebrating together.
Big days or any other day.
So much.
From hot and juicy to ooey gooey
to oh my word.
Oh my word. Serving you a handcrafted meal that makes
today a little bit more special. That's what fills us up inside.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Yeah.
A big part of my job is building relationships with people, and being the team you can trust means being here for you.
'Cause everybody's welcome at Firefighters Credit Union.
Tired of hard water and harsh chlorine? Maxwell White Water Conditioning brings you the all-new dual media water softener. Say hello to softer skin, luxurious hair, and water that feels amazing. Call Maxwell White today, where better water starts here.
Police are learning new details in a Shreveport, Louisiana mass shooting. Officials say a man shot and killed 7 of his children and another child at multiple places around the city. Yesterday, 2 adult women and a teenager were also injured. The suspected shooter, identified as Shamar Elkins, is also dead.
I'm a mama myself, and I'm a grandmother as well. And it just makes you take your children and hug them and hold them and tell them how much you love them.
Police say he fled the scene, carjacked a vehicle at gunpoint, and was chased by police. He was killed after officers involved in the chase opened fire. Well, the fragile ceasefire between the United States and Iran ends tomorrow.
Iran said today that it has no plans to attend peace talks in Pakistan with U.S. negotiators. Natalie Brand has the latest from the White House, where President Trump says he is under no pressure to make a deal.
Pakistan's capital of Islamabad is preparing for a second round of peace talks this week between the U.S. and Iran, but it remains unclear if in-person negotiations will move forward. Iran says it doesn't plan to attend, and in a social media post, the country's president says a deep mistrust of the U.S. remains.
Anybody who has dealt with the Iranians will tell you it is often 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. They're incredibly slippery. They can't be trusted.
Tensions escalated this weekend in the Strait of Hormuz.
We're prepared to subject you to disabling fire.
Video from U.S. Central Command shows the seizure of an Iranian tanker that failed to comply with the U.S. blockade. The U.S. Navy fired warning shots before Marines rappelled onto the ship Sunday. Iran has threatened to retaliate, and over the weekend, ship tracking sites reported Iranian forces firing on at least 2 commercial vessels in the strait.
Iran has called the U.S. blockade an obstacle in negotiations, along with what it calls excessive demands by the U.S.
President Trump on social media said the United States is offering a fair and reasonable deal, but warned if Iran doesn't take it, the U.S. will knock out every single power plant and bridge.
Bridges, power plants that are run by the IRGC, which runs the entire military, are absolute legitimate military targets.
The president has said he's not likely to extend the ceasefire if there isn't an agreement. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Breaking now, FBI Director Kash Patel is suing The Atlantic for $250 million. It's in response to an article the outlet published Friday alleging Patel drinks alcohol excessively. His defamation lawsuit says those claims were published with actual malice. The Atlantic says Patel's suit is meritless.
Well, starting today, the Trump administration will begin processing tariff refunds. Up to $166 billion could be returned to American businesses, but not to individual consumers. Customs and Border Patrol will issue the refunds.
Whether or not you see any money back is the open question. There are consumers who are suing some companies to get a refund, but companies are not known historically to lower their prices after these major events. Remember COVID, for example?
The move comes after the Supreme Court ruled the tax illegal.
We will have more news ahead.
But first,
after our chilly weekend, we finally have warmer weather on the way, and our dry stretch is going to continue for the next few days. I'll have a full look at your forecast coming up right after the break.
It's hot and your air conditioner quits. Now what? With Amana's 99-year unit warranty, you never have to worry. Flox Heating and Air Conditioning is here when you need us. Call Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today and keep cool this summer.
The Meats family has finally gained a member. Meet Applewood Smoked Ham. Smoked is their middle name. 2 for $7 ham and Swiss melts. Arby's, we have the meats.
Get an 11% rebate on everything when you shop at Menards. Eliminate odors with Damp-Rid moisture absorbers. They're perfect for basements, attics, closets, and more. Get a 3-pack of hanging moisture absorbers for $9.78 value after rebate. Shop our unbeatable selection of roof coatings. Seal Best White Reflective Elastomeric Roof Coating stops leaks, lowers roof temperature, and revives aged flat roofs. Pick it up today for a $74.99 value after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
In 1977, Ford F-Series became America's best-selling trucks. And we've kept that title every year since. F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 49 years. And Ford, the most awarded brand for initial quality among trucks by J.D. Power.
Current and qualified Ford owners get $7,500 in total savings on a new 2026 Ford F-150. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
They often say variety is the spice of life. Well, if that's what you're looking for, the Board Store is your destination, because we have variety. We have windows and doors. We have siding. We have sunrooms. We have kitchens. We have bathrooms. We have flooring. We have tile. Whatever your home improvement needs are, interior or exterior, there's no better destination than the Board Store showrooms at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse.
This adorable shelter pet wants to meet you and your family today. The News 8 Now Pet of the Week is brought to you by Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Real honest news between dance challenges and book recommendations. Follow us on TikTok at WKBT News 8 Now.
Well, now that we are well into the month of April with May actually right around the corner, and especially with our full week of severe weather last week, it's easy to think that snow is entirely out of the picture, and it hopefully will be now. But after our chilly weekend, Eau Claire ended up totaling just under an inch of snowfall as we went into Sunday morning. Now, how unheard of is that? Little bit past when we typically say goodbye to our snowfall in terms of just measurable snowfall, so usually about 1/10 of an inch, just enough to get something on the grass. La Crosse on average sees that last coming by around April 4th, but that's on average. Latest time that we've ever seen it all the way back into May 28th in 1947, so it can really stretch quite far. That's almost into summertime territory. Hopefully not going to be breaking that one anytime soon, but as far as Eau Claire goes, just a couple days later for the average. The latest on record actually a little bit earlier on May 12th. So while we saw the snow on Sunday morning, not entirely unheard of to see it, but it was a little bit past when we typically say goodbye to the snowfall. Hopefully that will be the last one that we see, because it was quite chilly this weekend, and now we have even warmer weather on the way. We already rebounded today back to near average for our highs, but we're going to continue to warm up as we go throughout the middle of the week. Through that warm up, also looking to stay quite dry as well. Our dry stretch, much needed dry and quiet stretch, going to continue for the next few days, but it all comes to an end as we go into Thursday evening. First half of Thursday, it's not looking too bad, but we do have a cold front passing through later on in the evening that will bring thunderstorms and somewhat cooler weather behind it. Not quite as cold as we were this weekend though. So the lows tonight, fairly mild, especially after the cold start to the day that we had today. 45 for your morning low in La Crosse, 39 in Eau Claire, and then tomorrow going to feel really nice out there. Everybody climbing at least into the mid and upper 70s. 76 for your Tuesday high in La Crosse, 74 in Eau Claire, and that warm up lasts all the way through the middle of the week. Monday and Thursday, or excuse me, Wednesday and Thursday, also looking to see highs even climbing close to 80 degrees. We'll see if we can get there, but the very obvious plunge comes after Thursday. Not getting too cold though. Keep in mind our average high now sitting in the low 60s, so even though it is a pretty big cool down after Thursday, we're not expecting to get very far away from our average high for this time of year. In terms of the averages for the next few days though, we're going to be well above that, around 15 to even nearing 20 degrees above average for 3 days in a row, lasting all the way into Thursday until again we fall back to near normal. That fall of temperatures comes as that cold front passes through later Thursday evening. Even the timing keeps pushing back a little bit more now, so we could see a lot of that rain hold off until Thursday night, giving us yet another dry period of daytime at least. Going into about 10 p.m. Thursday, that's when we can see the cold front edging across central Minnesota. With this later stretch of the frontal system now, maybe seeing a couple more showers lingering into Friday morning, but we should see a lot of that rain moving out at least east as we go into Friday evening, and that really looks to be the main precipitation, if not only precipitation chance that we have coming up for the next few days. We could see some additional showers to start next week off, but until then it's looking to be a dry and warm stretch, a beautiful time to get out and enjoy it, especially with Earth Day on Wednesday. It's going to be a great day to spend out in nature.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hug a tree.
Hug a tree.
Say thank you to the sun.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. A very solid 8-day after a string of, I think,
Much
a few
needed.
alert days
Yeah.
that you guys had while
Much
I was
needed.
away.
All right.
Thanks, Nicole. And still to come, lawnmower racing is underway in jolly old England.
The drivers mowing down the competition up next.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
While you're busy, your pup can play all day at Top Dog Retreat in West Salem. Safe, supervised fun with friends, plus plenty of exercise and love. Because a tired dog is a happy dog. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
For over 30 years, Kitchen Solvers has been helping homeowners bring their dream kitchens to life. Want a fresh look without a full remodel? Cabinet refacing transforms your space quickly and beautifully. Or start from scratch. We meet in your home, design in our showroom, and handle every detail. From custom cabinetry made here in La Crosse to full installation. We're known for our communication and craftsmanship and attention to detail. Don't just take our word for it. Check our 5-star reviews from our happy customers. Kitchen Solvers, your kitchen, your way. Call us today for a free consultation.
Hi, Mike on the sunny side of 61 Sugarloaf Automotive. I'm in the service department, and these guys are busy. Let me tell you, they come from all over to get their vehicles fixed here. And one person you're going to run into and you're going to recognize is Jeremy. Tell us about yourself, Jeremy.
I'm Jeremy. I've been here for 18 years, live in Winona with my wife. Absolutely love working here. If you guys need anything, see me. We're on the sunny side of 61 Sugarloaf Automotive in Winona.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we see you out there, coming up with original ideas, and we support that, which is why when your project needs some elevation, we have what you need to make it happen at prices that make it possible. Right now, during our battery-powered tool sale, save $400 on this new Ego battery-powered lawn tractor. Plus, rewards members get a free $10 Blaine's gift card with an $80 estate fertilizer purchase. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
At Top Dog Retreat in West Salem, skip the mess and hassle at home. Our climate-controlled self-serve dog wash is open 24 hours to keep your dog clean, dry, and ready for their next adventure. Top Dog Retreat, a bark above the rest.
Meeting you locally where you are online. Join the conversation. Like us on Facebook. Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In the UK, lawnmowers aren't just for grass anymore.
Now, the 53rd season of lawnmower racing is underway in England, with those machines hitting up to 60 miles an hour. Blades are removed for safety, so the only thing drivers are mowing down is the competition.
This is really cheap, entry level, doesn't cost a lot of money if you don't want it to, and it's brilliant fun.
Brilliant fun. Lawnmower racing was dreamed up in a pub, of course, back in 1973 by an Irishman who was having a few pints with friends, where all great ideas stem from,
Yeah,
right?
probably just a few. I like the amount of customization in some of those tractors.
There's
some variety out there.
Yeah, great variety and great speed. It really makes you want to go out and mow the grass. Like, it's nice that they have vehicles like that to make it not feel like such an obligation.
So true.
Do you have a push mower?
I have a push mower, yeah. I just did the first cut of the season yesterday, too. So
it's a big
the smell of fresh cut grass.
Oh,
it's a
nothing
beautiful
like
time.
it. Wonderful. All right, Nicole has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Whether it's a bathroom remodel or comprehensive plumbing services, we at Maxwell White strive to keep our neighbors safe and comfortable in their homes, offering honest, upfront pricing on every service, all backed by a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Call Maxwell White today.
All the best mattresses are under one roof at PM Sleep Center. Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic, and Serta Eye Comfort. Your best night's sleep starts at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Ever since I was 5 years old, it's been all about football. It's been about running, jumping, blocking, tackling. I have terrible foot issues that prevented me from really having a normal life with my kids. With the good feet, our supports, man, I'm always ready. My kids actually got to enjoy me in the yard more, racing each other, backpedaling, teaching them some things, being a dad.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting and test walk at the Good Feet store.
Spring is here, and April showers bring nasty, dirty, clogged, leaking, mosquito breeding gutters. Hi, Andrew Larson here with Larson Home Services and Gutter Shutter Gutters, Wisconsin's largest, most durable, clog-free gutter system. Get back to the things that you really enjoy. Hunting, fishing, golfing, boating, being with family and friends, or just playing with your dog. Go get it. Remember, when you think gutters, think Larson Home Services.
Find happiness. Find something familiar and new. Find connection. Find culture. Find community. Find yourself at the La Crosse Symphony.
Get your tickets now for Andre Returns on May 2nd, sponsored by TrustPoint at lacrossesymphony.org.
All the best mattresses are under one roof at PM Sleep Center. Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic, and Serta iComfort. Your best night's sleep starts at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
We've done many renovations. We bought an old house and have made it into an up-to-date house. Whenever anything involves plumbing, the first call I make is to Maxwell White. Their technicians put together a great final product.
It's an easy puzzle to solve. The one app your phone can't live without. Bringing you local news, sports, streaming video, and a lot more. The News 8 Now app. Get it today. Oh, and good job on the puzzle.
Well, this message goes out specifically to my landlord. I really want our grill to be put out. The grilling weather, except for this weekend, was pretty good. It's going to be a nice evening if you need a quick dinner idea. Otherwise, the next couple days are going to be great to spend outside. I just really am sick of making my brats and hot dogs on the stove.
It's just not as enjoyable.
I wish I could eat a brat or hot dog. Maybe about 4 more miles than those
We'll get
times
there.
to look forward to. Yeah, exactly. All right, that does it for us at 5.
We'll see you back at 6.